Hi there, welcome to Bella's Vistas. We've traveled through the mountains, we've seen sunrises, wonderful sunsets, we've crossed into the Northwest Territories, we visited Alaska, been to Tombstone Park, driven the Dempster Highway, we've seen Northern Lights, many magnificent scenes. Please come on along, like and subscribe. Well, here we are exploring Dawson City. We're getting ready to leave and take a trip to Tombstone Park. What a drive. We're riding on the Dempster Highway, about 100 kilometers on the Dempster Highway till we get to Tombstone. It's a really rough road, it's interesting, and it's well worth the effort. The views are amazing when you get there. You can see the vegetation on the sides of the road, a bit of tundra, that type of thing. Nice bright blue sky, it was amazing. We got there in evening and the moon was about half moon over the mountain. The stars were just amazing over top of the mountains. It's the Milky Way. It's just beautiful. We went on a hike along the Grizzly Trail and we saw some amazing views of this mountain. What a day it was. The path was a little treacherous. I actually slipped and hurt myself a bit, skinned my ankle. This is Tombstone Mountain from a view in the park. It's really something to see. There was a lot of snow. In fact, it was pretty cold. The tundra is like an orange color, and the mountains in the background and the blue sky, it's really just something to see. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've never been to Tombstone before. The sun is just great. The mountain views are wonderful. It's just a super day and a great drive. We see lots of tundra and mountains in the background. I've never seen anything like this. The blues of the sky, the blue of the water, the clouds, it's just magnificent. What a park. Tombstone Park is simply amazing. Wow, this part of the Dempster Highway is just amazing. The gravel is great. It's not too bumpy. We're making 77 kilometers an hour without any difficulty. Well, after driving all day, I was having a really good sleep. I decided to get out and do a Star Trail shot a little after midnight. Well, I went out to set up the camera. I had my camera set for Star Trails. I take a look and the Northern Lights were just amazing. It's the second best display of Northern Lights we've seen. I think the best was in Yellowknife probably, but this was amazing. And with the rocks in Yellowknife we had a lake under the Northern Lights, but here I had the mountains and the stars were coming through more so than I'd seen before. So we actually have the stars peeking through the Northern Lights. And it's just amazing. I don't understand exactly how the Northern Lights work, but they come on from anytime from 11 till 3, 4 in the morning. And it's nice when there's no moon. So this was a moonless night. Here's the Star Trail I photographed. Takes 45 minutes to do a Star Trail. And here's the constellation, the Milky Way, in behind the mountains. Something to see. We get a lot of nice sunsets and sunrises. Here's the van beside some mountains as the sun comes up. Beautiful place, unbelievable. The mountains, fantastic. It was really, really cold, and that helps with photographs. On a really cold day, the air is that much clearer. I made coffee, and when I put the lid back on the water bottle, it was frozen right on instantly. It was hard to get off. It's a little panorama of the area we camped in. It was very cold that morning. I had to boost the van to get it started, but it turns out our battery was on the way out, so I had to put a new battery in later on, which made things a lot better. What a day, eh? It's something to wake up and see this in the morning. I can't believe it. The tundra, I walked across there to get some photographs on some of the distant mountains, and it's boggy, so you sort of sink in, and I got my feet wet, but fortunately I have spare socks and dry boots, which I didn't think to wear my dry boots out across the tundra, but now I know that tundra gets your feet wet. Mountains, I just love the mountains. I like anything I haven't seen before. Now we're back in Dawson City getting some of the local scenery. These were used for thawing out the ground for gold mining. Some of the old buildings, what a city. It's amazing. I think it's just been, most of these buildings have been restored to what they used to look like, or what people thought they used to look like, perhaps. I don't know. See, some buildings here haven't been restored. I'd kind of rather see that myself, but it is nice to see all the bright colors and everything. I understand that's the way they did it. They painted everything up and had false fronts on the stores. Great place. We're driving along. We got some coffee and stuff here. It was a great morning. Thanks for visiting. Bye now.